Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Ready.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Gives it on the option.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
It's the seam wide open, and he's brought down after a nice game.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him. But nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rush is on him. Got his man on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the inside. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pitch. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Aggies.
Same as you.
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
By that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB.
I ain't a little kid.
I can catch it. I got the ball.
That'll be too.
I'm a running back.
He curving too.
All the way back to the house. Exhibit A. The best athletes on the
Don't play.
field.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 20.
Man, dude. I can't stand it. That's what none of these niggas been laughing to.
Snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that's
You better rate him.
called defensively.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete.
I probably tried to have with me.
First down, but they're going to mark him just a
Let on.
QB
that
Excellent
guard.
location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind,
Them
that
rocket
might be
ass
a pick
game.
six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Caught in the backfield is Carney. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good time.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down at the
I feel like a man. I feel the nigga dash.
first down. We'll see if they
Thank
have
you.
enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. So first down here as they go back to work. The give from the gun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity.
Just as fast as you can.
But quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver.
I don't want to hop in now.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Oh, he's got some
Fuck out of here, white boy.
find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That'll be enough.
Do my groove, man. My groove is. My nigga Juve is. He's from the feds. And what I said.
And the Demon Deacons come to the
click
line
to click.
with a new set of downs.
From dick to dick. 10.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Fuck around with the niggas on low.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs,
Low.
later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
And the timing just a hair off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Trying to barrel in. Into the house. Touchdown, Wake.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he added the extra point. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10, here he comes. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22.
Hey.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quick completion on the out route. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense.
Let's go.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fears the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
That's how you earn your
Look at the
first down
forwards
the hard
net.
way. Really good job by the QB dropping back the pass, scrambling, getting the first down, but taking a big shot at the end.
Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aggies can play this second down a long way with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Wide open space.
2 million left to amen.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice run there, picked up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back.
Ain't 2 million left to amen.
Rush coming to him, but you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one, running it too. Great push up front.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on that QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Out of bounds.
Like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that.
Let me go out of here, man.
Couldn't make the connection. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead.
It breaks my heart.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I've got the lead. I want that clock to continue to go.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down.
Just corner boys with the corner offense.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
That's such a gut punch if you're the
sucker.
OG for the OGs. Show you niggas how to block the talking exotic. Bitch, we been it up behind. That's another topic. 100 grand in my pocket on some red carpet. Shit's face, I mean that nice shit is like shit. That's what's great, me, gonna be crazy to y'all niggas. Surprise. Shit's how we grew up. Shit don't even feel real to us. OG sold it, OG called Kingpin. Those drug lords and street. This real niggas stream. Only go to make them feel safe. Time to make the big niggas hate like. You know, those tensions, consequences of the way. Wait, life.
I want to see what these bombs about. What you about to do? Huh?
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh.
They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the single back. Knocked down, could not turn the corner, and already this offense behind the chains.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And That's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Bounding over the top. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo.
Nigga got one play that YouTube play, yeah. The nigga be trying to run on YouTube.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field
Champagne.
position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this left-handed quarterback, he drills throwing on the run to his right a lot in practice for situations just like that, and it paid off there.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Catch in the middle. It's gone. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's gone. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lopez to pass. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab. It's a running room. Oh, a lot of space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's a hit. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, UNC! The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Hits the crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Lost a throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's gone. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Ship. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. picked up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Steps away. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Shows him the stiff arm. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more.